Welcome back, Swag Team. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back with another video. And today we're doing top 10. It's the close to the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to drop a new video style for y'all, a new series of videos that I'm going to start doing. And this one's the top 10, of course. Like I said at the beginning, at the top. And today's top 10 is going to be my most anticipated films of 2019. And when I was doing my homework for this, I found out there's a lot of films that I'm trying to see, but only 10 can make the list, of course. So let's get it popping and start off with number 10, John Wick Chapter 3. Now, John Wick Chapter 2 and 1, John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2 were both very much litty. A whole lot of good stuff going on with this film franchise. I really enjoy it. I love Keanu Reeves as John Wick, aka the Boogeyman. The action is awesome. The film and like the films in the franchise have been nothing but good. Like chapter 1 was like so unsuspected. Well, John Wick was so unsuspected. I didn't see it coming, and I saw the trailer and I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be lit." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nice. And then like the fighting scenes are always stepping up from 1 to 2. And like with 1, when they did that disrespectful stuff to the puppy. By the way, there might be minor spoilers for movies that are before the franchise movie that I'm seeing, like because some of these films in my top 10 are definitely franchise films. Most of them are, I believe. But anyways, like I said, from chapter 1, well, John Wick having that puppy go down, I was really highly upset with that. I was really hoping he would take them boys out, and of course he did. And then in chapter 2, it just stepped up to a whole nother level. And then chapter 3 is supposed to be insane. I'm talking about everybody and their mama after your boy John Wick about to go get him because he's on the list because he broke the rules. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a little bit, but after that he had to run, and he already still injured. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how he's supposed to survive. Plus they got Halle Berry up in there. Plus they got Morpheus back in there, Lawrence Fishburne. So I am definitely ready for John Wick Chapter 3. Now, on to number 9 on the list. And number 9 is Shazam. Now, I can't wait for Shazam, the DCEU, DCFU, DC Film Universe, DC Extended Universe, DC Films, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? You know what franchise I'm referring to. The one with Henry Cavill as Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman, Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, all that good stuff, which was, by the way, you're going to see that movie review very soon. I'm gonna do that for y'all, of course. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with Shazam because they seem to be going in the right direction with the franchise as of right now, and I really want to see it. I love the trailer for Shazam. I really thought it was fun and funny. And I can't wait to see what Zachary Levi does with this part in this film, this superhero. And I really hope that because in the future there's supposed to be a Black Adam film with The Rock, but I really hope that they're keeping it under wraps and The Rock makes a cameo in this. But if he doesn't, I'm not gonna be butthurt about it. But it would be nice to have him as like in credit scene or something. But to have him anything like that or in that nature, would be awesome. But I can't wait for Shazam. I really think it's gonna be dope, and I really think it's gonna be fun and like another good movie made by DC and WB. Now on to number 8, and number 8 is Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw is a spinoff from the Fast and Furious franchise, and I really can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I mean, it's got The Rock and Jason Statham. The Rock being Hobbs, the cool cop, what I'm saying, with the, that be fighting Vin Diesel and all that. I mean, y'all know who The Rock is. Yeah, he's Hobbs, and then Shaw is Jason Statham from the franchise that just got there, and then like this is a spinoff from their chemistry from Fast 8. I love what they did in that, and now we got to finally get to see that prison scene unleashed with them two together, and they're going against none other than the villain of the film, supposedly. It's gonna be Idris Alba. I mean, come on, you got The Rock, you got Jason Statham, and then you got Idris Alba. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, I can't fathom it. And I love the Fast and the Furious franchise. I can't wait for Fast 9. And yes, there will be a Fast 9, but that ain't coming out next year, so that ain't on the list. But Hobbs and Shaw definitely makes the list. And now, number 7. And number 7 is Godzilla King of Monsters. Now, I don't have to really say much more than this. I mean, you see my trailer reaction for it. I cannot wait for this. I mean, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah versus Rodan versus Mothra. I mean, come on, this is gonna be epic upon epic, and I can't wait to see it in IMAX, and hopefully it's in 3D. It's just gonna be nuts. I mean, like, oh my god, like the battles is gonna be ridiculous, man. I hope the human characters have some relevance, but they're like secondary characters. They're not like the, no offense, I do love this franchise, the Transformer franchise, but especially in the Transformers, not Bumblebee. Bumblebee is his own thing, and I'm gonna get a movie review on that later. But I did like it a lot, and like in that one they did the human characters correctly, and that's how I want the human characters for this one to be. I mean, even if they do help save the world and whatnot, they still like secondary to what's really what we came here for, was Godzilla and these monsters. So I cannot wait to see this and see what's really popping with them. I want to see, Ghidorah and doggone Godzilla go head to head and see what's really good and see who's the king of monsters. And then of course they should probably have a after credit scene for King Kong, because King Kong versus Godzilla will definitely be on one of next year's most anticipated lists, unless they just got 10 other movies that are just fire like this year, and this year has been ridiculous. So let's go on to number 6. And number 6 is gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Detective Pikachu, boy. It's about to go down. Number 6 is Detective Pikachu, and I cannot wait to see this, man. I love Pokemon. I grew up watching Pokemon from a young age. I remember back when I was in daycare after school, I would look up at this TV and they always had Pokemon going on, and you hit that theme song. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Do, 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 do. I mean, I can keep going, but I'm gonna stop right now. But I could not wait for Detective Pikachu. I love the trailer for it. I love that Ryan Reynolds is like the voice, gives you some of that fourth wall breaking Deadpool vibes, but it doesn't take you to Deadpool. You just see Pikachu talking, and you're like, yo, I can feel this. I'm with this right now, and I just love every moment of it. Charizard's in there, and that's one of my favorite Pokemon, another OG Pokemon. Love Charizard. So I cannot wait. I am definitely for this, and I will be there open tonight if I'm off, which I will make sure I'll be off. Now, it's time for the top 5 and the top 10. And number 5 is Star Wars Episode 9. Now, Star Wars Episode 9, I'm definitely excited about. I love Star Wars. If you've seen any of my other videos, y'all know that by now. But yes, I love me some Star Wars just as much as I love me some Marvel, and just as much as I love superheroes in general. But I cannot wait for Star Wars Episode 9, because for all the people that hated on Last Jedi, which I'm not one, I love Last Jedi, and all the people that hated Solo, I like Solo. Didn't love it, but I do like it a lot. Well, matter of fact, I love all the Star Wars films. Like I can say, like as a whole, I love them all, and I like some more than others. Love me some Last Jedi though. Have no issues with Last Jedi. I mean, I can see where the problems was, but I'm not about to go down this whole Last Jedi trap. But what I'm about to get into is back to what I was saying. I cannot wait for this, because I did love Force Awakens, you know what I'm saying? And I know J.J. Abrams is back to direct this one, so I can't wait to see what he does, you know what I'm saying? I kind of low-key hope he's seen the Vader film, which has nothing to do, because I'm pretty sure Vader's not going to, unless he comes as a, Force ghost or something. Because if he comes as a Force ghost, and they do some epic stuff, from the Vader fan film, that would be lit. But ain't none of that happening. But the Vader fan film was lit. Make sure you go see that. And if you haven't, make sure you go down a couple videos and check out my, my review on that fan film. But anyway, Episode 9, I'm rambling a lot because there's a lot of Star Wars and I just love it. But I can't wait for Episode 9 to see how they culminate the Star Wars saga. I mean, the Skywalker saga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're saying is going to end up doing, is ending that saga and probably branching out to new things and bigger and better things, even though, we love our Skywalkers. So I can't wait to see what they do with it. I love what they give me, and I go in there with an open mind. Even if I want some things to happen, I still go in there open mind and open arms, and like Disney and Lucasfilm, give me more, please. Can't wait for episode 9. Can't wait for episode 9. Number 4. And number 4 is Captain Marvel. I cannot wait for this either. Like all these last ones, I'm probably gonna say I cannot wait for this one, but I really can't, because Captain Marvel. I mean, hello, if you watched Infinity War, which I'm pretty sure if you're watching me right now, you've watched Infinity War by now. I mean, you're a fan like I'm a fan, and we have had to watch this by now. And if not, get on Netflix. It's on there. Hurry up. Because the litness continues with Captain Marvel. I mean, at the very end of the credits, yes, I'm about to spoiler. I'm tired of telling y'all the spoilers because it's coming. But anyways, Nick Fury ends up in Infinity Wars after credit scene, and he sees Mary Hill. I don't know. I can't remember if that's her agent name or that's just her real name, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She starts fading off because of the snapshot. Now he's going to get his, get something to figure out this problem, because he knows what's going on now. He sees people disappear. He's known the snapshot has happened. So now he's grabbing his not beaker. What is it? A beamer? No. Beeper. There it goes. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm so excited. I'm bubbling. But anyway, he gets the beeper. He types. He pushes the button at the last mother. He dips off into the dusting, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you see none other than Captain Marvel's logo on the beeper. You're like, yo, so he hadn't seen the Avengers in a hot minute. He knows they're alive, of course. He just kept his distance for a minute. And you telling me he didn't call Thor? He didn't call Tony Stark. He didn't call Cap. He didn't call Black Widow. The first person he called when he saw the snapshot was Captain Marvel. So you already know what time it is. It's about to be litty up in here. And now we finding out that the Skrulls has been on Earth. Now, what I want to know is, are they still on Earth? And that's why she missing? Or is she stuck in the quantum realm? There's so many questions that I need to know, because we know her powers come from the quantum realm. At least that's what the comics say. And I think maybe the trailer, I got to go back and watch it again and again to get some more, stuff like that. But I don't want to over, analyze and over, what's the word? Make theories and stuff. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It'll come to me a little bit later, but we love doing it in Star Wars and of course in Marvel, theorize and figure out what's gonna happen. But we don't want to overdo it, because if we overdo it and we go in there, we gonna end up like people, some people did for The Last Jedi, and have our feelings hurt because they, killed expectations. But Marvel hasn't failed me yet, and I don't expect him to do this at all with Captain Marvel. Number 3 is motherfucking Lion King 2019 live action, CGI, animated, whatever you want to call it. I'm for it and I'm in there. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Let that thing come out June 18th, 19. June 18th. I'm about to say my whole birthday tripping. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. June 18th, 2019. Let it be around that area. And your boy is going to see it for the B-Day for the one time. Yes, Lord. Oh, I cannot wait for Lion King. Lion King is my all-time favorite Disney film of all time. Matter of fact, my all-time favorite anime film ever. But I think Spider-Man and SpiderVerse is right on the level. Like it's, whoo, it might be number one. I don't know. One day it's number one. Matter of fact, 1A and 2A. You know what I'm saying? That's 1A and 2A. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man and Spider-Verse and Lion King. But Lion King has been my all-time for a long time. Like, since, I ever laid eyes on it, I was like, oh, this is the standard. Disney standard right here. Anything else Gotta live in the standard. If it don't, then y'all gotta work that thing out. You know what I'm saying? But Lion King, I cannot wait. I mean, when I heard Mufasa's voice in the trailer, I was done. I was already sold. I was already buying my ticket at that point. If they had advance tickets, I would have got my ticket at that point right then. Okay, you hear me? So I cannot wait for this. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be, you know, everything I wanted to be, and then it's made by Jon Favreau. Matter of fact, I was just watching the Jungle Book and the new one that came out in 2016. I was just watching that. I haven't watched Mowgli yet because I heard it wasn't as good, and I don't want to taint the greatness of the Jungle Book by Jon Favreau. But when he made that, and I watched it again recently, I was like, yo, I cannot wait for like, you hear me? I cannot wait. So another great movie coming up. I cannot wait. Be in the top three. In the top three. You hear what number 3 is. I bet y'all wonder what number 2 and number 1 is, but we about to get to them right now. So number 2 is Spider-Man. Spider-Man into the SpiderVerse is not what we're talking about. I just love that movie a lot. My bad. I meant to say Spider-Man Far From Home. I cannot wait for this. As I've been saying, I told y'all I was going to be saying that a lot now. I cannot wait for Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man is my favorite all-time ever character on the planet for superheroes. Doesn't matter who you say. It doesn't matter if it's DC. It doesn't matter whatever. He is my all-time favorite. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man, and I cannot wait to see what Tom Holland does in this one, because I loved Homecoming. I'm still trying to debate if that was the best Spider-Man film, but I mean, now for sure, for certain, is Spider-Man and Spider-Verse. So let's see if Spider-Man Far From Home can top that, because if it can, I will probably die in the theater, revive myself, come back, go buy the next ticket for the next showing, and go see it again, because it's going to be that damn fire. But I cannot wait to see it, because we got Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, which I cannot wait to see, and I'm hearing from the trailer being dropped over in like some other place, some other state or whatever. They did it for a Comic-Con there. They haven't dropped it on YouTube just yet, but when they dropped it, I heard that he has the fishbowl head and everything as Mysterio. So I cannot wait to see how that's done and how they do it. I'm excited all around. I mean, I love me some Spider-Man, so I'm up for that. I know y'all know I'm up for that. And if y'all knew what movie's coming out, I bet y'all like, what? But yeah, it's only one left, so you already know what time it is. But just to put it out there, let's go ahead and drop them for number 1. And number 1 is Avengers Endgame. Avengers 4, Avengers Endgame is going down. The movie minute of the year. It's going to be bananas. Just like Infinity War was bananas when I went up there. Everybody and their mama going to be there. There's going to be people cosplaying up in there. I might cosplay. Probably won't. But I will be in a fly-ass hat with a fly-ass shirt with Avengers across both of them. And we going in. Well, Marvel might be on the hat. I might just keep the same hat, get a new shirt. But either which way, I'm going to be in there to see what happens to Thanos. See what happens to Thor. See what happens to Iron Man. See what happens to the whole crew, you know what I'm saying? To see if they can bring my boy Spidey back. Because I'm really upset about that. And, there's still, I know I just said Spider-Man and Far From Home, right? I never really said that Tom Holland was going to be in it. I mean, he's supposedly in it, you know what I'm saying? But one of that, because I've seen some set photos and it was like a red and black suit, and you just seen how great Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse was. So what if that so happens to be Miles Morales in that suit? I'm just saying. But anyways, and Tom Holland just did some flashbacks, from Miles Morales, watching him through the days, because but let me not do that Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse, whole of thought, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to dive all into speculation. That's the word I was looking for. I told you it's going to come back. But anyways, Avengers Endgame is about to be one of the greatest superhero films that ever take place on screen. I'm trying to tell you, I don't see them failing, because Marvel just drops bombs on your boy every time, drops a hit. I go in there with the expectations as I have right now, the anticipation I have right now, be amped. I be super hyped, as you can see. And then when I walk in there and I walk out, I be just as lit about the movie I just seen. And I be like, they just blew my expectations straight out the water. So I cannot wait for Avengers Endgame to come out next year. It is going to be Oh, something to behold. I tell you what, boy. After seeing that trailer, I got questions and I can't wait for them to answer. So that was my top 10 movies, my top 10 anticipated movies from next year. But here are some honorable mentions that I would love to share with y'all. And then we can get into all the good stuff about, subscriptions and all that good stuff in the IG and the Twitter. But before then, some honorable mentions. Now these movies, like they just missed the list. Some of them, like some of like it was like a toss up between like three movies at the end. I was like, okay. So what I did was I was like, if this theater was playing this movie, and I had to choose which one I'm going to first, that's what I'm going to. Written on the list. Now number 10. If I did this, and this one, this one, boom. So that's how I decided in my last couple of like 3 or 4 down. You know what I'm saying? But to start it off, we got MIB International. I just saw the trailer for that recently, and I really liked what Tessa Thompson and your boy Thor, Chris Hemsworth is going to be doing. Valkyrie and Thor back at it again for now MIB. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait how they address that she's not a man in the Men in Black. I guess that's not a problem, and I don't feel it's a problem. Don't get me wrong, because there was a woman in the Men in Black. That lady that seems to be in this trailer too. So I guess that's not really a big deal, but I just find it funny they're called the Men in Black, but so, and like I said, no issue. So please don't get it twisted. If you get it twisted, slap yourself because it's no need. I love women. I love women in my movies. Hello, I still love Star Wars. But anyways, for all the haters out there, y'all know who y'all be. My next one is Toy Story 4. I'm really excited about that, honestly, but I'm not like super stoked about it, but I am excited about it because I love Toy Story. The franchise is great. 1, 2, and 3 were awesome. It's a great trilogy. It ended pretty well, significantly. It actually had me almost crying. I don't remember I shed a tear, but I almost cried when they was hitting the furnace and they all grabbed hands. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to kill my characters. Y'all needs to stop it. But it almost got me in tears, but it didn't quite just yet. But I might have. I can't remember all the way. But I am excited about Toy Story 4. Another movie that I'm excited about is Jumanji 3. I love Jumanji 2. The Rock and Kevin Hart are just like a great duo. But Jack Black was killing it. He might be my MVP of that film. He was really hilarious as that girl in the film. And I can't wait to see what they do with Jumanji 3 because they're bringing it back next year. Another film. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and drop into 2 films from this franchise. We got Aladdin. Yes, they are continuing the live action. It's just the live action is more. I'm more anticipated more than, of course, number 3, Lion King. But Aladdin, I am excited about that. It's just my excitement is not like super excited because I loved the first trailer, but I wanted to see what Genie was like. I've seen pictures of Will as the genie, and it doesn't bother me at all. I'm excited to see what he does with it, but I want to see him do magical things in the trailer or something, just a little bit, just to see what's good. Like y'all can hold Jafar for some reason. I'm cool with y'all holding Jafar, but I really want to see what Genie's got going on. But maybe they want to hold that for the movie or something. Maybe show like a little something, or maybe the flying carpet they're trying to hold. But like, there's not really much to hold because you're probably gonna do this, like almost a carbon copy. Like I feel like Lion King's gonna be almost a carbon copy with a few differences here and there, but I don't think it's gonna be like major difference. So we'll see. And then Dumbo's coming out. I'm intrigued by this movie a lot. I love Tim Burton's films a lot of times. I do like a lot of them, like Batman. Edward Scissorhands. I used to watch that a lot for some reason when I was little. Also, what's that thing called? Willie and the Chocolate Factory or whatever. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I'm excited to see what he does with that, and I want to see if they like how Tim Burton would do the Dumbo drunk sequence. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna make the Dumbo get drunk. I mean, he might. I mean, you can pull that off without making it look like, oh my God, really? You know what I'm saying? You can pull that off. So he may do it that way. Not really sure, but I'm excited to see that one. It's that one looks pretty good. Another honorable mention is Lego, the Lego movie, the second part. I'm very excited to see this. Honestly, I love the Lego movie. It was really good. Caught me by surprise how good it was. Not that I was gonna like it. It's just how good it was. It was better than anticipated. Definitely went bringing some of my expectations and blowing them out of the water. So I am excited to see that. And my other 2 movies, that I am very excited to see in the superhero genre is the Joker, even though he's a villain. But these are both actually villain movies. Um, so I'm curious to how the other one, I'm actually curious how both of these will end. The Joker is this one. I don't know if it's really called the Joker. I don't think it's called that yet. I think it's still untitled. I'm not totally sure yet. But the Joker is going to be played like DC's Joker is going to be played by uh, Joaquin Phoenix. So it should be really, really good. I'm really waiting on a trailer for this one because I'm so curious how they're gonna go about it. Very intrigued by this. Very, very, very intrigued. But yeah, the Joker, and then the other villain film I was referring to in my honorable mentions is Glass. Now, Glass, I'm actually really hyped to see this. I'm going to see this when it comes out opening night. I've never seen Split. I know a lot of people are telling me I should see it. I'm still up in the air if I'm going to see it or not because I feel like the only thing that's connected tissue between that Glass and Unbreakable is just that last scene with Bruce Willis. I mean, so like, why do I need to see the rest of it? Like I got what I needed to get from the trailer about that girl and him and his personality. So I don't know why I need to see that movie. But if enough of y'all tell me that I should check it out, I might go watch it because if y'all feel like it's very needed to see Glass, then I might give it a shot. And I'm still thinking about watching it, so don't at me too bad. That's it. I mean, there is another movie coming out next year that I'm kind of slightly curious about called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, done by uh, Tarantino. Done by Tarantino. I'm kind of curious about that one, but I'm not like super, super, super excited about it. But I figure why not mention it because I mean everybody loves a Tarantino film, so I am kind of curious about it because of the director, and I love me some Leonardo DiCaprio. He's the main star, so I'm curious about it. But I'm not over the moon. But those are my honorable mentions. If you're new here and you're trying to join the swag team, make sure you hit that subscribe button below or hit it right here when my face pops up to the side. Also, if you trying to be first at the swag team to see a video when it pops up, make sure you hit that notification bell right when it pops up when you subscribe. Also, we have an official Twitter and IG account for the Swagologist. Make sure you just go down in the description below and the links are both there. Or you can go to either IG or Twitter and type in at SwagologistZ, that is at SwagologistZ, and you can add me right there on the Twitterverse or on the gram, and we can talk all things Swagologist and all things top 10, all things, movie review related, trailer reaction related, or anything in the swag you that y'all want to talk about or get to know about the channel. So let me know how y'all feel about the top 10. Do you like these videos? Are you excited to see more of my top 10s? I really enjoyed this, had a lot of fun with it. Let me know in the comment section below. But until the next video, I love y'all. I'll holla.